My name's Tim Ortiz. I'm driver, owner of the F-Bomb Pro Jet jet boat. Currently, we are #1 in points. This is the second race of the season in Paris, Texas. A little wet out here, but we're going to get through it. We ended up #1 qualifier yesterday in a 5-boat field. So hopefully the weather will hold off today and give us a good day of running. I also drive the Empty Pockets Pro Mod Hydro. We had some struggles at our first race in Bryan, Texas, and a few electrical gremlins I guess we got figured out. Ended up #3 qualifier in that boat yesterday, ran one round of eliminations and ended up getting the W in that one. So looking forward to the semifinals in that boat today and the first round in our boat, F-Bomb, today as well. So F-Bomb is I think it was built in 2013. It's a DSR TPR. DeClark Shoemaker Racing built the TPR, owns the molds. Mike DeClark was the previous owner. I bought it out of California, put my power plant in it. They did well out there. Currently, we have the Unblown Fuel Jet Record in NJBA out on the West Coast, and then we have the SDBA Pro Jet Record here with the Southern Drag Boat Association. So the motor is a 665 cubic inch old, I guess you'd say the old school 427 Pontiac heads that they used to run in Pro Stock years ago. It's a Donovan aluminum block, 10.7 deck height. Of course, two carburetors and lots of nitrous outlet assisted help. The motor we ran in the Pro Mod car back before I got this boat. We did well with it. We stuck it in here, ran one season, the motor was tired. We freshened it up in 2017, and I think currently it has about 86 laps on it, been in the boat for almost 4 years. So it's tired, but we're trying to baby it through and make it through the season so we can freshen it up. The motor makes gobs of power. We're not really leaning on it at this point, but once we freshen up, we're gonna turn those nitrous outlet kits up. The thing in California was mostly the West Coast jet boat guys stay out there and run in NJBA. Great class of people, the organization's good, fast boats. We went out there in 2019 for the first time, and our first full lap, I think we went faster than anybody had ever been in unflown fuel jet. It was luck. After that, we had some handling troubles. Boat kind of got real mad. Was pretty lucky I didn't get pitched out. Had some help from a few people, Jeff Bennett being the main guy on teaching me how to read this hardware and this data. And we went a different direction with hardware, went back out there the following November in 19, ended up setting the record with a broken pump at a 532. Ended up going back again last November, reset the record at a 525. Still lots left on the table, we believe. We still lots of improvements. So we were happy. We came back here this year, went to the first race. I had the record last year in Pro Jet at like a 379, I believe. And then in Bryan, we reset it with a 369. The mile an hour is the kicker here. You have to stay under the mile an hour. So this boat, you got to get after it and then shut it down. So we're looking to better that record here later this year, hopefully, and then go back to California and try to lower the Unblown Fuel Jet record at some point at the end of the year or next year. When we're done with that, I think we're going to put a naturally aspirated 500-inch Pro Stock motor in it and try to go after another record out there. So we're just kind of playing with options right now, but our goal now is to freshen this motor up, hopefully in July, and really get down after it and pour the coals to it to see what we can really get out of it. We did the car thing for many years, and I've been doing this boat racing since 2005. And although very similar, competition-wise, the atmosphere is a little different. Boat racing is, like you say, more of a family-oriented style deal, and the people here will give you the shirt off their back. If they have a motor and you're running a guy the next round, they'll give it to you. I mean, that's how a majority of the people are in boat racing. The success we've had is mainly due to my team, my family. I mean, you couldn't do it. It's not a one-man, band here. These guys follow us all over the country and take time off work, help me with both boats, which is a chore when you're trying to drive two boats. It's just, it takes everybody, man. You gotta have a good team and good family and support, but second, it's people like Nitrous Outlet. I mean, we're on a pretty good budget, and people like Nitrous Outlet, the little things that they do for me go so far with my program, and I don't ever take it for granted. The success is just trial and error. I mean, we've tried a lot of stuff. We've been on a progression here. I switched from nitrous oxide components to Nitrous Outlet stuff, I think 2 years ago. And since we've done that, man, all we've done is progress. So, a lot of help from a lot of people, a lot of, a couple of good companies that help me out. I'm just a driver. I'm living the dream. I stab the loud pedal, Everybody else, to me, gets the credit because I'm just a driver, I guess. I do the tune-in, but really, my father-in-law, my wife, the rest of my team, all my sponsors, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. I bought F-Bomb in 2015. We decided we had a kid in 14, couldn't afford to do car and boat. Thought my father-in-law was done racing, so we purchased F-Bomb. Little did I know, almost 6 years later, that he's thriving, ready to run his boat. So we've kind of had my boat on the back burner a little bit and raced it here and there. Plans this year were to race one SDBA race and a couple outlaw races, freshen the motor, and then go back to California. That plan has changed at this point. Father-in-law talked me into just bringing it out to all the SDBA races and running for a championship. We started good. We were sitting in a good position. If we can just make all the races and figure a way out to freshen the motor in between, I think we'll be in a good spot. As far as goals, I think that there's a lot left in this boat. We've established goals, we've made them, now we've established a couple more. We're the first boat in the 360s, I think, in Texas, jet boat. We're the first boat out there in the 520s and 1,000 feet in California. We'd really like to be in the 5 teens out there, and would really like to run 350s to half track. So that is our goal going forward. We're going to have to definitely do a lot of homework, a lot of testing, and really turn the power plant up to do it. But that's what we look forward to. On top of that, if we can solidify a championship in the Pro Jet class, it would be awesome. But I will say that running 2 boats and working on 2 boats is a circus, and it's very challenging. They're both so different to drive. You can't leave on the same number. You'll be screwed on your lights. So I got to be on top of things. It's a handful. Nitrous Outlet, of course, came on board. Rudy and Dave have helped me a ton. Best product in the business. Tech support's great. I call those guys, tell Rudy, hey, I need a part, and he has it there. Those guys have helped me, and I'm only here because of what they've helped me accomplish. Maximal Oil's been with me for, I don't know, probably 4 years now with the Pro boat and my boat. Those guys give me a lot of product, and we've had great success in both programs with their lubrication. I can't thank them enough. My father-in-law, Pat Kinsey Drywall, he owns the Pro Mod. He helps me with my boat, and if not for him, I wouldn't be here. So big thanks to those guys for the support, because I'd be sitting at home watching this stuff.